everyone. Welcome back to Third Shot Podcast. Another great episode in store for you. But before we jump into it, please head on over to our social media, Instagram and Facebook at Third Shot Podcast, or on X at Third Shot Pod. If you want to see Uncle Greg's smiley, beautiful face, and also me, head on over to YouTube and search Third Shot Podcast, where you can find us and watch us and all of our previous episodes. Our website, thirdshotpodcast.com, also offers all of our previous episodes, some blog posts, and some amazing apparel. Get your special Third Shot t-shirt so you can match us and watch our videos in your Third Shot t-shirts. And thanks for listening. We're going to do a toast.
Cheers.
Third Shot. Cheers.
We both got our coffee shots this morning because we're recording early today.
I cannot function without coffee. It's horrible.
I was not a coffee drinker for most of my life until probably the last 2 years, and I became now a 2-cup a day person.
Are you a morning and afternoon, or do you do both cups in the morning?
Okay, here's my little routine. So I don't want to rely on it to get going in the mornings. So I don't have my first coffee until 10 o'clock in the morning. So
That's
I
pretty
start
good.
Yeah, so I start my day so I can just keep going, right? And then I do my second shot a little before 12. Like between
Okay.
11:30 and 12, I do my second cup, I should say. So I do 2 cups, one at 10, one at 11:30 to 12.
That's funny. You're very routine with it.
I am because I know if I drink coffee after 1, it stays with me and I have a tougher time sleeping that night.
That's smart. And
Yeah.
also, I've heard too that drinking coffee or caffeine on an empty stomach isn't great. So the fact that you're waiting and letting your body like wake up and maybe get some water in you before you
Yeah.
start pumping it full of coffee, where I should probably follow your lead on that. Because firstly, I'm like, where's the coffee? Pouring myself a cup or cracking open a cold brew.
It also helps me think. My brain processes better with a little bit of a caffeine stimulus going in me.
Mm.
So when I'm kind of in the heart of the day, 10, 12, right, it carries me through the rest of my work day. So that helps me as well. I think the timing's just right for me. So anyway, it works. How about you?
Well, I wake up and I look for the coffee, but typically when I go to work, I'll like pick up coffee along the way if I don't have some at the house. So I start off, that's probably between like 8 and 9. And then I've cut it back significantly. I was a at least 2 cup drinker where I would drink. When I say cup, I mean like a venti coffee in the morning and
Mhm.
then like a full coffee cup in the afternoon type. Maybe even 3, but I've cut it back. I try for 1 now in the
Wow, good
morning
for you.
only. Yeah, but some days if I'm dragging at work and it's after lunch, you hit that slump. I'm like, yeah, I should probably have a little bit. So I'll dial it down to a grande, maybe.
So what you been up to?
Well, we had a visitor in town recently, which I haven't gotten to catch you up to speed because you were away on vacation.
I know, yeah.
But
Who'd you meet?
right before you left, you had sent me contact information for Elena. She is the head of the Recreational Pickleball Players Association, which is a really cool membership type program, which we'll learn about very
Yes.
soon, I'm
We're
sure. I don't want to
we're gonna
ruin
have
the.
her on. We're gonna have her on. Oh, that's cool. You guys got together.
Yes, yeah. So she was in Vegas, doing some pickleball stuff, meeting up with friends, and we scheduled a time to go have some drinks. And we met, and she is absolutely wonderful. She's got so many great stories. And I told her, I was like, I really can't wait for all of us to sit down and have a conversation. And we tried to meet up a couple more times, but just with the schedules and with her friends in town and everything, unfortunately, it didn't work out. But she is amazing.
I wonder if she's coming back for, any of the, pro tournaments, or I know she's amateur, but, um, I wonder if she's coming back. I'd love to meet her.
Yeah, we'll have to reach out and see. I think she was planning on being here soon, but she's also got some other stuff in store too because she's got her newsletter. She's a very busy lady.
She is. Yeah, I talked to her, maybe before I went on vacation, and yeah, she's got a lot going on, which is really cool. So I
Yeah,
can't wait to have her on the show too and have her share everything.
yeah, she's doing a lot for the pickleball community for sure. And the newsletter, she was telling me, kind of targets the older audience of pickleball, but there's young ones too following along, but it's a little bit more geared towards that audience with the articles and everything that they post. But it's
Yeah.
got quite the following. It's very impressive.
Oh my gosh, huge following. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was very impressive. So, yeah, that's very cool that you got together with her. I think that's one of the advantages to Vegas, right? A lot of people roll into Vegas that we talk to, so it's neat that you get a chance to meet different people, different guests that we've had on.
Yeah, I love that. And anyone listening too, if you ever come to Vegas, let me know. Let Uncle Greg know he's here
Yeah,
almost just as much as I am, and I live here.
I tend
But
to
we
come
would
down
love
there more, huh?
to meet up.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. What else has been
Yeah.
going on in your life? I kinda hogged recently with my vacation stories. I wanna catch up on your life.
Well, that is totally fine because that is much more exciting than what I've got on my day-to-day basis over here. Vacation always trumps everything else. But so last night was pretty fun. I got to hang out with my family, my sister, my mom. Had a little girls' night, Friday night action. And we were scrolling through Netflix looking for something to watch. And you know what is out now?
Well, I know what just got released yesterday, Happy Gilmore 2.
Yes. So
Is
we
that what
watched
Oh, no,
that.
that's what you watched?
We did.
Girls'
It
night
was,
watching Happy Gilmore 2, I love it.
yeah, eating our late night Taco Bell. It was amazing.
Did you have the turtle the seaweed turtle chips?
No seaweed turtle chips
Oh,
this
darn.
time.
Ugh,
Yeah, we'll have to show our audience what we're talking about with those turtle chips because those are amazing. But basically, I've got Uncle Greg hooked on these snacks. They're like Asian snacks.
crazy addicting. And I got my entire family, addicted to them in Hawaii because we found them in Hawaii and we kept buying more and more bags. We were just finishing them that quick.
That's so funny. Well,
So
they're
how
really
how was Happy
good.
Gilmore 2?
Happy Gilmore 2 was so fun to watch. It was so nostalgic, and I think the first time I watched Happy Gilmore was with you and Uncle Brian at Grammy's house.
Really? Oh my
I would
gosh.
put money on it. My memory's not that great, but I just remember very strongly that a lot of those Adam Sandler movies, like Big Daddy,
Uh-huh,
I watched at Grammy's house because Uncle B
uh-huh,
would watch them.
uh-huh.
And you're a golfer, and we always got together during holidays and stuff. So I'm pretty sure it was over there. But you got to watch the movie. It's great. I thought it was hilarious. It's so like corny, it's typical Adam Sandler type of humor, but
Right.
there's so many famous people in it. It was really fun to watch through the movie and just kind of point it out, or they call back to the first movie that they made, and yeah, it's great.
Oh
Highly
my
recommend
gosh.
watching it.
I can't wait to watch it now. I can't wait. It came across my feed last night. I was gonna watch it. I talked to Auntie. She goes, she wants to watch it also, but, she wasn't up to it last night, so we're gonna probably watch it tonight.
Get some turtle chips and sit yourselves down and enjoy.
I will do that. It's cool that they have all the different celebrities, kinda in the golf game being part of it, and then I noticed, the new pickleball movie, right? The Ben Stiller pickleball movie's been finished. Now I think it's
Mhm.
gonna be released at some point later this year, and, I can't wait to see who's gonna be in that movie. Like, are they gonna have any of the big pickleball pros in that one?
That would be really cool to find out. I haven't followed much. I'm just kind of anxiously awaiting for it to come out. Ben Stiller was in Happy Gilmore too.
Oh, he
And
was?
like you said, they had a lot of famous golfers, like, what is his name? Scotty Scheffler?
Scheffler, yeah.
Scheffler, okay. See, I have golfers that work with us in the office, so these names, I was like, "Hey, I remember that guy."
Yeah,
So he was in it. There's a handful of other ones as well, but, I think I also saw Kelsey Plum. She's on the women's NBA Aces team here in
yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
She had a little cameo in there.
Really?
Eminem, yeah. Guy Fieri, oh my gosh. But it was amazing, and I just love that they incorporate so many other people from other sports into this type of movie as well.
Was it filmed in Vegas? Because Guy Fieri has his Vegas ties, that right? He went to UNLV, and he's got his restaurants down in Vegas. Kelsey plays for the Aces in Vegas. Was it filmed in
Yeah,
Vegas?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I should look
Inter
into it and see.
interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm just like, "Hey, those are our Las Vegas people.
I know,
What are you
I know.
doing?"
Well, we have a guest today. We have Alyssa, who is gonna talk to us about PickleCon, the big event that's coming up here in August, and they have a ton of different people that are gonna be attending PickleCon and talking and going around, probably signing, autographs, whether it's players, whether it's business owners. I mean, I can't wait for this event. I wish the 2 of us were going. We were invited to go, and, unfortunately, our schedules didn't work out, but, I can't wait to learn more about PickleCon. So we're gonna bring Alyssa on, give us more information about PickleCon and everything that's going to be going on there. And as we bring her on, gives everybody an opportunity to go and like us, whatever you're listening to us on or watching right now, whether it's Spotify, Apple, or YouTube, give us a like, give us some 5 stars, give us a comment. We love hearing from all of you. And if you have any suggestions on who we should interview, those are always fun to look at as well too. We've had some really good suggestions in the past. So please give us the comments and always go to thirdshotpodcast.com. We got great stuff over there. We're always posting new things. So anyway, on that note, let's bring on Alyssa. Hey Alyssa, welcome to Third Shot Podcast.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining. We are so excited to hear more about PickleCon and everything that is being planned for this year's event. But before we jump into it, let's do a little toast to you, Alyssa, and all of your hard work that's gone into planning this amazing convention. Cheers.
Thanks,
Cheers to
guys.
Alyssa and PickleCon. Nice.
Right?
Yeah,
Got our coffee.
I
We're ready
know.
to go.
Got that boost. I'm ready.
So, Alyssa,
But
before we hear more about the event itself, we'd love to hear more about you and your introduction into the sport and how you got into Crown sports.
yeah, so that was actually in high school. So I played softball. That was my main sport growing up. And Triple Crown sponsors fast pitch softball teams. So I was invited to try out for a team. So I played softball for them. Went off to college, was back over summers, and I worked as an intern or seasonal over summers. And then got hired on after college and have been there ever since. And so I've done a ton of things throughout Triple Crown, worked in baseball, accounting, literally all the divisions, you name it. I've probably helped out or done it in some way and landed in an analyst role. And so I was researching sports to get into, and pickleball was one of them starting in 2018. So that's when I started researching pickleball for Triple Crown.
Wow. So you've been with Triple Crown a long time.
A long time. Yep. I think it's going on 10 years full time. Yep.
Wow, congratulations on that. Tell everybody a little bit more about Triple Crown Sports and what they do, because you talked a little bit about the involvement with softball and baseball, but talk a little bit more about the other things that you guys do.
Yeah, so it was started in 82, I believe, with actually three senior or adult slow pitch tournaments, and that's why it's called the Triple Crown. Is in the mountains. So we're based out of Fort Collins, Colorado, now, mainly in youth team sports. So girls fast pitch softball, baseball, and volleyball, and then also D1 basketball, softball, and volleyball, the NITs for all those women's sports, and then men's and women's D1 basketball in Cancun. So we just run big, large sporting events across the country and in Mexico.
Wow. You need to talk to Brigie about UNLV.
I know. Yeah, I help out at UNLV. That's my position there as assistant director of hosting events, and a lot of those are tournaments as well. But more so for like booking their spaces, making sure their event runs smoothly. I'm not the one actually like putting together the tournament. Although I do have experience with intramurals, but that's very small potatoes, as someone might say, compared to what you all do over there.
Awesome. Yeah. If you guys ever make it to the NIT in any of those sports, that's what we run. So we run the pre and post WNIT for basketball, and then the NISC and NIVC. So the NIT is for volleyball and softball.
Nice. So from discovering that pickleball was going to be like this hot sport to starting this first PickleCon, what was like the growth and development within Triple Crown?
Yeah. So I feel like, so our CEO gave it to me and was like, hey, we should research pickleball. And it was 2018. And when I first researched, it was not booming, right? Like it was just starting. And I had to explain what pickleball was to 98% of the people I talked to. And so it was very new. And we're like, okay, how do we help grow this sport? We were talking with the pros. How do we help them make money? How do we help bring our tournament expertise and event expertise into this space that's new and growing? And so that's what we were planning. And then, so we had our first event planned in 2020. Obviously, COVID hit. So, being an events company, we had to take a step back, make sure we could get through that. So, our research kind of stopped on that, made sure our core business was going to stay alive. And then started researching that late 2021, I would say. And pickleball changed drastically. I kind of call it pre and post COVID. So, the business was different. There was obviously a lot more people, a lot more brands getting involved because they saw the potential of everyone playing. And so researched what it would be if we got in the space, if we should, and then how we should. So again, we had a lot of committees, talked with a lot of people, figured out what that is. And that's where we came to the concept of PickleCon. It seemed like there was a lot of disparate organizations jumping in and doing stuff. Kind of like exclusivity getting started in pickleball, which is not like the foundation of pickleball. And so that's where pickleball or PickleCon like really grew. Like our mission is to bring everyone together in one place. So that's really where that goal came from.
So tell everybody a little bit about what you're expecting at PickleCon this year.
Yeah, so it's inside the Kansas City Convention Center, which is just a little under 400,000 square feet. We'll have over 55 courts laid out in there. We have over 75 vendors. We have multiple tournaments going on, glow in the dark, entertainment tour buses that take you to like the Chicken and Pickles and Serve and Char Bar locally. We have a lot of celebrities and pro players on site to do just entertainment, watch exhibitions, but also the clinics and pro-ams. You can demo all the products. We open play, we have so many courts, so come and just open play. So it really is built for something for everyone. If you want to be competitive, play in the tournaments, you want to learn, we got the panel discussions, clinics, just come play and try it out. You can also just come do it, check it out, check out all the vendors.
That sounds like so much fun. It's the perfect event for anyone slightly or remotely interested in pickleball. For registration, are they able to just purchase to play in the tournament, or does registration include the vendor fare and all of the bells and whistles?
Yeah, so we have 2 passes for PickleCon or PickleCon access passes. So that gets you into the building and the full expo floor. So if you just want to come check it all out, watch whatever, spectator pass, $10 a day for adult, $5 for kids, 7 and under is free. And then if you want to play, get on a court, so that'll include unlimited open play every day. It's $20 per day or $70 for the full weekend for all 4 days. And then the tournaments and clinics, and entertainment tours are really the only thing that are kind of extra. Those are a la carte. And so you just pay for those divisions to register so we can bracket. And yeah, it's as much as you want. Participate as much or as little as you want to do in all 4 days.
That sounds like so much fun. Are there gonna be speakers? Like, some keynote speakers in the industry that people can listen to?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have about 5, I would say, panels each day, of different people. It ranges from learning from pro athletes or people who were college or retired professional athletes and how they transitioned into pickleball to what's the new styles popping up in pickleball and what's the politics and community and adaptive play. So we have a wide range of topics that'll be covered each day.
That's awesome. I was looking at the website and kind of looking through all of the pictures and stats from the previous year. I love that it's just so easily available like that. And last year seemed like such a huge success with the number of participants at the event. Are you expecting kind of a similar turnout for this year as well?
Yeah, yeah. Last year was a good first year, right? With a new product, getting new sport, right? You're going to learn a lot. And so we changed a few things. And so we are expecting a good turnout. It should be similar to growth from last year. We tried a little bit different business model. So we have more event partners on site running more tournaments. And so we'll continue to listen to the market and continue to change how it needs to.
It's funny, I was on the site as well, and Bridgie and I have had so many different guests on, and a lot of our previous guests are actually gonna be, one of your vendors at or one of your partners at PickleCon. We got Quiet Play Paddles is gonna be there, Twisted Pickle is gonna be there, is Dough Dinkers gonna be there as well? I
Yeah, they are. Yeah, so we do actually have a new, thanks for bringing that up. I forgot about that. We have a new product this year for the club breakout session. So Riley and Brady Watkins with Pickleball Club Magazine are running that Thursday. And so Dill Dinkers will be one of the speakers on that, talking about getting a club started and how you can make it successful. And that'll be like a 4 hours, happy hours, and like really intimate, in-depth conversations.
Yeah, we love Dough Dinkers.
We do. And I'm so bummed that we don't get to go to this year because we really wanted to, and it sounds like so much fun. You had mentioned that there's going to be famous people there and some stars, some former athletes. Can you give us a little insight as to who they might expect for the people who are going?
Yeah, so a few. So Joe Ganascoli, he was Vito on The Sopranos. He'll be out there. He plays pickleball like twice a day, every day, so he's all about it. Sherelle George, she's in Globetrotters, so she'll come out and have some fun with people. Nicole Mendez is a former softball player and pro softball player. And then we have Celebrity Pickleball Bash coming in. So they have Terrell Owens and Tyler Hansbrough, who's UNC basketball player, and then Da Vinci, an actor, and then a few other like DJ and hype people and things like that that are known in that industry.
I think you have a dancer coming in too, right? I thought I saw somebody that's, pretty recognized in the dance community maybe.
Maybe there's probably
Maybe,
people
okay.
there that are coming that I don't even know they're coming. But yeah, there will be a lot of people there.
Well, you got Terrell Owens coming, and you mentioned him, and I'm a Bay Area guy, so he's huge here in the Bay Area playing for the 49ers, and oh my gosh, and he's big into pickleball now. They had a big event in San Francisco, I think earlier this year, and he played in that, and he was out there promoting it, and he had a blast. So that's very cool that Terrell Owens is out there.
Yeah, yeah, we're excited for the Celebrity Pickleball Bash to be on site. So they're running that Friday evening. So we can do like pro-ams with TO and some of the pro players as well. And so that'll be fun for this year.
Do you know who's going to be running the clinics?
Yeah, so we have an array. So Joey Farias is one of our contractors that I met in 2018. I call him kind of one of the OG pros, and he's fantastic. And then Cassandra Gerke is a teaching pro and has her stuff. So she'll be doing our Vendor Village stuff. Allie Davis and Ben McNair, um, Brianna, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. That's really bad. And then a few more. So yeah, so we'll have some good, we really try getting good coaches that are good with people and like listening. And then with Celebrity Pickleball Bash, and Ryan Sherry will be there. I connected him with Brad Penny, former baseball player. So he lives
Yeah.
in the area, so he'll come up. And then Simone Hardin will also be there doing one of their clinics and playing in the Celebrity Pickleball Bash as well.
I think I saw Vivian Glozman's going to be there as well.
Yes.
She's one
Yes,
of
you
my
are correct. I knew
favorites.
I'm missing a couple.
Yeah, I love Vivian. So I got a chance to meet her once at a Bay Area MLP event, and she was just so nice and great player.
Yes,
Yeah,
she will also be there. Thanks for catching that.
you got a lot of big names attending your event. What is going to be, or what are you most looking forward to for this year's PickleCon, you personally?
That's a good question. I love just seeing it come together, right? I love when people just come and they're like, see how massive the event is. Like, you really don't understand what it is until you see it in person. And so I just love seeing people realize that and how much they can do. And then my coworker did bring puppy yoga on this year. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited to see all the puppies.
Oh my gosh, that is going to
Fun.
be a blast. You're going to do that in the convention center? You can bring all the
Yeah.
puppies are going to be in there? Oh my gosh, that's going to
Yeah,
be
we'll do it on one of the courts.
okay. That sounds like a fun. I wish now, Bridgie, I wish I was bringing Littles out there. And he would
Yeah,
have a
see?
blast because every morning when my little dog, he's a little Maltipoo, he does his downward dog. He does he does his little yoga it's
You
his
do it
little
with
routine.
him.
Yeah, that's his routine. It's so cute. So yeah, he would fit in perfectly there. So if you've been involved with Triple Crown Sports for a long time, you've seen different events evolve. What would be the perfect evolution for you guys to see next year at PickleCon?
Yeah, so we're already planning for next year, right? So we're already making a few changes. We're going to move it up a little bit so it's not as close to the beginning of school. Try getting a few more event partners involved on the tournament side so we can really enhance the convention side of it. Um, and ours is just getting the word out, right? Again, awareness and letting people see it. Like I said, once you see it, it's very unique in the space. So once you see it, you get it. And so we're really looking at doubling the attendance numbers next year. So
Wow.
we're excited about some of the changes and how it's been evolving.
Do you know where it's going to be next year?
We're going to be back in Kansas City next year.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. So are vendor applications still open or are they closed? And is registration still open?
Registration is absolutely still open. The tournament will close next Friday. We'll start bracketing for that. But spectator passes, player passes, you can walk up to the door and buy those and just come in and check it out for the day or for the weekend. Vendors are closed. That is full right now. There are a couple spots. So if anyone wants to get last minute, I could probably work something out. But yeah, that's pretty full at this moment.
So for the vendors or people that are just interested in attending, what's the best way for them to get more information about PickleCon?
Yeah, our website has pretty much everything. So picklecon.com, there's a lot of tabs, a lot of information going on there. And then you can just shoot me an email directly, and I usually respond pretty quickly.
And your email address is?
Yep, it's Alyssa, ALYSSA, at triplecrownsports.com.
Awesome. Well, this sounds like an amazing event again for the second year, and we can't wait to see how it evolves in the future. So we're going to do another toast to you and to PickleCon for 2025.
A third shot
Thanks,
toast. So
guys.
Cheers.
congratulations on everything you've done. Thank you again for joining us. Is there anything last thing you want to add to anybody that's listening and watching right now?
Just love to see you there. Like, I think it's an awesome event. We really put a lot of work into it. We listen. We try changing things. So would like as many people to see it and witness it and get to experience this really unique event in this space. So yeah, just excited for it.
I'm excited for you guys, and I'm excited to join. Hopefully, we'll be there next year when it doubles in attendance. So maybe we can be a piece of that and have you back on.
Absolutely. Would love you guys there.
All right, cool. Thanks, Alyssa. And thanks everybody listening today or watching, joining Brigie and I while we continue to share our pickleball journey. A real special thanks to Alyssa over at Triple Crown Sports to tell us a little bit more about PickleCon. Check it out on their website, picklecon.com. There's going to be so many different people out there, and they do have an Instagram account that I follow. It's TC PickleCon, so check it out there. And you can support this show by going on to our social media and following us. And we promise to have a more amazing guest, just like Alyssa, on future episodes of Third Shot Podcast. So let's continue to share our enjoyment for the game and grow this pickleball community together. See you next time on Third Shot Podcast.